this is gonna be part 3 because I have a few more Nick Jr. shows that I want to show you. And yes, guys, this is the last part of this Nick Jr. show, of this documentary. Yes, this is the very last part of my Nick Jr. shows that I like documentary. And yeah, this is the real last part now. Yes, you all know, about my part 2. You all know part 2 was the last part of my Nick Jr. shows that I like. But now, this is part 3. This is the real last part. Part 3 is the last part of my Nick Jr. shows that I like. And yes, I have to make this quick because I don't have much time. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get started. So, yeah. Let's get started with the last part. So, yeah. Next we have is Wow Wow Wubbzy. Yes, this one. This show is about a character named Wubbzy. He likes to go on adventures with his friends and stuff. I do remember watching Wow Wow Wubbzy for the first time. It was back around 2008 on Nick Jr. when I was watching him on TV. And, yeah. There was this character named there was this character named Wubbzy. He's yellow, and he has like a ziggly zag tail and stuff, and his friends he has lots of friends. He has some friends on the show. There was Wendy. Yeah, she's like first of all, she looks like a rabbit, and she's a builder. She likes to build stuff and everything, and there's Walter. Yes, Walter. He scared me. Like, it's because of his voice, and I used to be scared of him when I was little, when I was watching Wow Wubbzy on TV, and he does scare me a little, and he's purple. He's like a smart guy. Yeah, he knows about everything, and according to the theme song of it. And by the way, the theme song was really catchy, and yeah. So Wow Wow Wubbzy was a really good show. Yeah, it was a really good show in my opinion. So it was a really good show. Okay, next is, oh yes, this one. The next is the Fresh Beat Band. Yes, the Fresh Beat Band. I do remember watching the show back around. It first had its own trailer back around 2009. I think it was April 2009. They have the first trailer. The first trailer of the show. I don't know though. I think it was April. And and the songs on the show. They were like my childhood, just part of my childhood, and I do like the characters though. I do like the characters though in the show. There was Kiki, she plays the guitar. Shout, he's the orange one. Maria, she's my favorite. She's the blue one, and Twist, and he's the yellow one. And these songs were absolutely amazing. They were like absolutely awesome in my opinion. And and the We Have a Great Day song was really good too. And it was really a great song. It was a really great song. I used to like the song. I used to like that song, We Have a Great Day. And that song was like so good in my opinion. And it was so catchy though. And don't forget the yeah, 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 the theme song was really catchy too. And don't forget the uh, and if you guys don't know, there are like little guys that they're just like the Fresh Beat Band. I never even noticed since this first came out back around 2009. But I'm really sad. Unfortunately, the show got canceled back around 2013. I'm really sad. And I hate the spin-off of the show. It's just it just ruins my childhood. So sorry, but I don't like the spin-off series. It's kind of boring and it kind of ruins my childhood. So yeah. The Fresh Beat Band just part of my childhood. It's just part of my childhood. So yeah, it's just part of my childhood. So yeah. So yeah, I really love this show. It's just part of my childhood. I'm really glad I still remember the show. So cool, so awesome. So yeah. Okay, guys. Last one, guys. This is the very last one of my Nick Jr. that I like documentary. And yeah. So yeah. So the last one is yes, this one. Yes, Dino Dan. I remember watching this watch Dino Dan for the first time. It was back around 2018. It was in the middle of my sophomore year, and yeah, I do remember watching the Dino Dan, on Universal Kids. And yes, I don't remember watching Dino Dan on Nick Jr. though, but I still do remember. I still remember it had back around 2011. It had like coming up next bumpers in them in Nick Jr. and stuff on the Nick Jr. TV on TV and stuff. And yeah. So yeah, there was this boy named Dino Dan. He likes he's the boy who likes dinosaurs and stuff. And he has a little brother named Trek. If you guys don't know this, Dino Dan has a spin-off series, and that is with Trek, and it's called Dino Dan Trek's Adventures. I remember watching that spin-off series too, and yeah, I do remember watching the spin-off of the show, and yeah, it's so, and yeah, I remember watching that on Universal Kids. So yeah. So yeah. And there were like other characters too. I don't remember what there was Dino Dan's friends at school. I don't know what their names are, unfortunately. And yeah. And the mom remind me of and the mom remind me of Maria from the Fresh Beat Band. Yeah, just like I said. And yeah, it's just like I said. Yeah, Dino Dan's grandmother. You remember her? Yeah, Dino Dan's grandmother. Yeah, she's really cool. She's really nice. She is really nice. And yeah, Dino Dan was a really good show in my opinion. Dino Dan's a really good show in my opinion. So yeah, Dino Dan, good show. Yeah, I don't remember watching this on Nick Jr. first of all, because I didn't watch it when I was little, because I was too busy drawing and watching TV and stuff, watching Nickelodeon shows like SpongeBob SquarePants and Drake and Josh, and yeah, I was too busy on that. And yeah, Dino Dan, it was a really great show. Really good show. And I like the dinosaurs, too. The dinosaurs are really nice. Nice animation, though. Yeah. Dino Dan, good animation. I mean, Dino Dan, great show. Great Nick Jr. show. And, yeah. Okay. That is it. That is all of my Nick Jr. shows that I like. Thank you guys for watching this documentary video for today. And I will see this documentary video. So, yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, bye-bye.